Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Adrienne, and this is an easy flow yoga class presented by AntwerpYoga on their Facebook page and also soon to be on their YouTube channel. You can view this class after it's over again, and you can also see it on my Facebook page. Before we go to the mat, if you have 2 blocks or 2 thick books, a blanket or a towel or a cushion, a strap, if not a strap, a belt or a thick ribbon, then please go get it and bring it by your mat. We're going to start now. Come to sit in Sukhasana or Virasana. I will join you on the mat. Okay? Okay, so as I say, you can sit either on your knees in Virasana, or if you're uncomfortable there, you can sit in Sukhasana with your legs crossed. In Virasana, it's nice to sit up, or in either of those positions, nice to sit up on a blanket, which I'm doing. You can also take a cushion and bring it behind your knees if you like. The theme of this class is called Clearing the Clutter. So get to a comfortable place, close your eyes. You can rest your hands on your lap or on your knees. And begin by lengthening the spine. So feel from your tailbone all the way through the crown of your head, a beautiful line of energy moving upwards. And as you feel your sitting bones grounding toward the floor, imagine your spine lengthening and lifting so that we can create space between the vertebrae. And then open the shoulders very wide, imagining the front of the chest opening, imagining the back between your shoulder blades opening. Relax your chin slightly downward so you feel also length in the back of the neck. We begin a small scan of the body with this theme in mind of clearing out the clutter. Take a few moments to bring yourself into your body, into the room quietly. So many of us have been spending a lot of time at home lately. And it's drawn us to start to clear out the clutter of our houses physically. We've been sorting through papers, throwing out what isn't important anymore, and keeping and cherishing those things that are dear to us for whatever reason. We can do the same thing with our minds, with our bodies, and with our hearts. We can clear out the clutter. We first begin to do this by bringing the focus to the body and the breath. So with your eyes closed, we begin a scan of the body, starting with the toes. We're going to work our way up through the feet, noticing if there is any place that feels cluttered, tight, tense, holding, stressed. We're going to see if we can bring our breath into that place and declutter it, empty it out. And moving through the body, We'll bring that attention to the lower leg, to your calf muscles, to your knees, to the muscles around your thighs, to your lower back, to your pelvis, right and left sides of pelvis, front and back of pelvis, the muscles around your hips, your lower back, to your belly. And as you come to your belly, you may see that the belly is rising and falling with your breath. Without changing that or forcing it, you can just notice if the belly feels tight or the lower back feels tight. We want to bring breath and unclutter that space. Moving up to the rib cage, feeling front, sides, and back of the ribs. Breathe in deeply now and fill up your ribs with air. And if you'd like to breathe in and out through your mouth a few times, go ahead. And then slowly close your mouth. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Relaxing your jaw, separating your upper teeth from lower teeth. Feeling your nostrils opening. And see now, if you breathe a deeper, longer breath through your nose, if that helps to unclutter the space in your ribs. So breathing into the rib cage, and then into the upper chest, around your clavicles, your collarbones, your upper shoulders, and the back. Feeling the expansion of the body outward on the inhale. And on the exhale, drawing inwards toward the midline of your body. So the ribs move in. Shoulders can stay wide. And then noticing the muscles of your upper arm relaxing, letting go of your elbows, of your lower arms, your fingers. So from the neck down, you've emptied out all the little places of stress. Feeling the back of the neck getting longer. You can move your head slowly from side to side. If you have a tendency to get dizzy, you can open your eyes. And then bring your head back into the center, feeling your neck long. Relax your jaw, maybe open your mouth. Relax your cheeks, tongue in your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead, the top of your head. peaceful place in the center. And then focus on one place in your body that you might feel is very cluttered, full of tension, full of a holding feeling. And bring your breath to that place and clean it out, clear it out. By using your mind. So at the same moment we're clearing out the clutter of the mind by filling it with the breath and the body. Slowly draw your chin all the way down to your chest, bowing your head forward. Round your upper back and your shoulders, your neck. Head is heavy. Take a few breaths here, rounding over. And then slowly roll up through the back of your spine and bring your head to center. Lift your shoulders way up to your ears and roll them back a few times slowly. If you need to come off your knees now, please do so. If you want to tuck your toes under, you can do that as well. And if you'd like to come and sit in Sukhasana, you can do that as well. So after rolling the shoulders a few times, we're going to look for your belts or your ribbon or your shawl. If you have one long shawl you can use a pair of tights as well. Make yourself comfortable sitting and take your belt and we're going to reach it above your head. Make sure that the belt buckle isn't falling into your face, so it's a good idea to bring it into the center. You're going to lift the shoulders up and then roll your shoulders back down a few times. Breathing. And then slowly we're going to bend one elbow. Take your arm behind your back. Reach your other arm behind the back and find the belt again. And this is called Gomukhasana. And I'll show you what it looks like on the back. It looks like that. You can also hold your fingers if you can reach that far. But you can use the strap as an extension of your fingers. Yeah? If you want to come up on your knees for a while, you can. So we're going to stay here and breathe for a minute. Opening the shoulders, drawing your top arm back behind your head, drawing your head back into your arm. Taking a few breaths here. Drawing the rib cage back. And if you're up on your knees, making sure you're not sitting back into the hips. And then we slowly going to reach over to the side. We're really pressing the head back into the arms so we don't let the head fall forward. You get a bit of a stretch in your neck. And then come back to center. Inhale and exhale. And reach over to the other side. Keep your breath going. Slowly come back. And then rounding forward, exhaling out. Taking a few breaths. And then coming up on an inhale. Stretching your arms, you can bring your belt down and shake out your hands. Move your hands around. And then we're going to take the belt again, go to the other side. So we stretch arms above the head. And then we're going to bend the other elbow. You can feel right away which arm you've already done. And we take the belt behind us again. So you know what it looks like now. And if you want to join your fingers together, you can, or you keep the belt. Draw your rib cage back, standing up tall on the knees, or you can come back to your hips on the heels if you like. You take a deep breath in, and exhale, reaching over to the side, pressing your head back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to the other side. And inhale, coming up. And exhale, rounding forward. And on an inhale, we come back up. Take your belt away. Roll your shoulders a few times. Shake out your arms. Circle your wrists around. And let's everybody now come up on the knees, come up on your blanket. And then we're going to inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart and look down. Inhale, pressing palms up toward the ceiling, looking up. And exhale, pressing hands together and pressing palms down. So we're lifting energy upward from the bottom of the pelvic floor, through the torso, through the neck, through your head, and then reversing, coming down. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming down. And then we inhale, come up one more time. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And I'm going to move over to the side. So to give you the side view of this. We're going to slowly come down on hands and knees. So if you like, you can take your 2 blocks and bring them underneath your hands. Just move back a little bit. And we're going to come to a little cat-cow. So wrists underneath the shoulders. If your wrists hurt, you can walk your hands a little bit in front of you. Yeah, it's all very personal how you bring your wrists. And then knees underneath the hips. Standing on the top of your feet, so you're going to spread out your toes, spread out your fingers. Draw your chin into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Feel your spine lengthening. See if you can unclutter the lower back. So we're going to slowly circle the lower back. Very small little circle here with your pelvis. And then letting that movement move into the rest of the body. Also your neck. And then go to the other side. Don't worry about right or wrong. Good. Slowly bring your elbows to the floor, to the block. Make a fist with your hands. And then round shape your spine and arch your spine. Exhaling as you round, inhaling as you stretch. And then you can come back to hands and knees again. And we go through cat-cow. So exhaling out, curling tailbone under, round lower back, middle back, upper back, chin to your chest. You can move a little bit backwards away from your wrists and then tuck all your toes under. Press back into the balls of your feet. And then roll your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, come up. Stretch out toes, open your chest. Draw the chest through your shoulders. Get a bit of width in the upper body. And exhale, round shape, lower back, middle back, upper back. Tuck your toes under, sink back to your heels, stretch your arms out. Rolling shoulder blades down, lift your head, come forward. Stretch out toes, open your chest, look up, exhale in round shape, tucking toes under, and inhaling, pulling yourself forward again, opening your chest and looking up, and last time, take your time to snake through your body, feel where you want to declutter, unclutter. And then slowly, you're going to walk the hands up onto your hips and come up onto your knees. And I'm just going to turn a little bit sideways so you can see this. Okay, so we're standing on the knees. Make sure you have a blanket or a towel under your knees if you feel the need to. We're going to stretch out one leg to the side. And that feels a little awkward because your hip is lifting up a little bit, yeah? So we're going to turn out the leg from the hip socket so that your toes go up toward the ceiling. Yeah? You see what I did here? The light is a little strange in here because it's changing every minute, but I hope you can see my leg. Then I'm going to bend my knee and bring my heel underneath my knee, so that my thigh is turned out. So this leg is parallel, and you can draw your back foot in a little closer if that feels more comfortable. Yeah, so you can see what you want to do with the back leg. I'm going to drop this hip down, and I have this knee bent. I'm going to bring hands into prayer in front of the heart. Take a deep breath in. As I exhale, I'm going to bend into this knee. I'm not going to overstretch the knee past the foot, yeah? So inhale in the center, and exhale, we slowly bend the knee. And we come up in the center, and exhale slowly, not too far, just a little bit, to wake up your hip joint, to declutter, unclutter your hips. Yeah? And one more time, exhaling and inhaling. I'm going to stretch the arms out to the side. I'm going to exhale and hug yourself and round your upper back. Inhale and stretch your arms out, open your chest and look up. And exhale and round your upper back, hugging yourself. Inhale, open your arms, look up toward the ceiling. Exhaling, round shape, hugging yourself. Inhale, looking up, opening your chest. Exhale and hug yourself. And inhale and open. Good. If your standing knee is bothering you, you can also tuck your toes under, just to let you know. Okay? Now we're going to lift the arms up toward the ceiling. Inhaling. As you exhale, hands in front of your heart and pressing energy down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, coming down. And inhale, lifting up. And exhale. So we want to unclutter the shoulders now. Yeah? You can keep repeating this a few times. Really go slowly. Feel your shoulder blades moving and your energy moving up. Breath really filling up your body. And then we bring the hands into prayer in front of the heart. We stretch the arms out again. Now we're going to reach from side to side. So we're going to reach toward the bent leg, stretch top arm to the ceiling, and then bend the front knee just a little bit more. So we get a bit of a deeper stretch. We take a few breaths here. If you like, you can look up into your hand. So this is a kneeling side angle pose. You can do that a few times, reaching. Exhaling as you come forward, and inhaling as you come back. And exhaling, and inhaling. And then come all the way back, arms open wide to the side. Take another breath in. And we're going to reach over to the other side. So you can place the bottom hand on your hip and the top hand over your head, reaching over. You can look up toward your head if you like, if your neck is feeling good, or you can look down over your shoulder. And we can also start to stretch out the leg that's reaching out, Flex your heel again with toes up toward the ceiling and reach a little further out. And take a few breaths here. And then we slowly come back, and we can bend that knee again and come back to center. And we lift arms up toward the ceiling and bring your hands down. Open your arms. We're going to do a little flow with that movement. So we inhale, and exhale, reach over. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, reach over the other way. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And 2 more times. Inhaling in center, exhaling side body long. So we're emptying out the side body now. And maybe one more lovely time. And coming back. And then we come back to center. We're going to bring this knee back in. You can bring your hands behind your back, open your chest, look up toward the ceiling, draw your chin down, and then slowly come back to center. And one more time, inhale. My hands are behind my back, supporting the lower back right around the sacrum, and coming back. And one more time, lifting with the chest toward the ceiling so the chin is relaxed. You can even draw your chin down and come back up. And last time, opening shoulders and coming back. And then we stretch other leg out to the side. Oops. Yeah. And we're going to bring hands to hips, and then we turn out this leg from the hip socket so the toes go up toward the ceiling. You're going to bend this knee and bring your knee over your ankle. So we're just going to take a little bend into it and come back. So you want to make sure you don't go too far. For me, that's a little too far. For some people, not. So we exhale, opening the hip joint. This is a big external rotation of your thigh. And make sure you have your standing leg in a good place. If you want to draw your foot back in a diagonal or leave it behind your knee, up to you. And then standing tall in the center, yeah. We slowly going to hug, round your upper back, and exhale out, and inhale, open your arms, lift your chest toward the ceiling, look up, and exhale and round. And inhale, open. And exhale and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And inhale, open. And lift your arms up, hands in front of your heart, standing tall, feeling a long spine. Bring your arms to the side. We're going to tilt over, reaching over to the side now. We go toward the bent leg, bringing your bottom hand on the bent leg, stretching the top arm up toward the ceiling. You can bend a little further, stretch side body. Look up to your hand if you like, look down to the floor. Take a few breaths here. Walk your toes forward if you feel your knee reaching too far over your ankle. Really feel that nice long stretch here, side body, uncluttering around your hip. And slowly come back to the center then. Deep breath in the center. And exhale, reaching over to other side. You can place your bottom hand on your hip, the top arm reaches up. A lot of energy through your arm, so move through your elbow, move through your fingers, maybe look down, maybe look up. And if you like, you can begin to stretch out your bottom leg, the leg that's extended out, flex your heel, reach a little longer, and then come back to center. And you can bring that foot back in, bring your hands in front of your heart again. And we slowly take the arms to the side. I think I forgot something. Good. So we're going to inhale, let the arms come up, and exhale, hands in front of you and looking down. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, let it go. Let's do that one more time. So every time you lift up, new energy, and then you get rid of what you want to get rid of. Okay. And then we're going to do that side lift in a little flow, yeah? So we inhale in the center, exhale, reaching over, inhale, coming up, exhale, other way. You can leave your knee bent, inhale into center, exhale, reaching, inhale to center, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, and slowly come up. This time you're going to take hands behind the back, roll your shoulders over, and sink your hip down. So if you feel like your hips are out of place, see if you can bring them into place. You're going to bring hands behind your back, bring your fingers together, clasp your hands, and then inhale, lift your chest toward the ceiling. If you want, you can drop chin to the chest if you feel tension in the back of the neck, or you can roll up through the back of the neck, reaching crown of the head toward the ceiling. And slowly come back to center. Stretch arms above your head. Bring hands in front of your heart and bring your knee back. Good. And then we're going to come back onto hands and knees. So again, a few rounding and arching, maybe another circle. Then we tuck the toes into the back of the mat and stretch out the back of your leg, pressing away from your hands. So you feel this line of energy from the top of your head to your heel. See if we can unclutter that line. And we're waking up these pathways of energy through the body that also relate to the meridians of Chinese medicine, or what they're called the meridians, also used in acupuncture, acupressure, and yin yoga. They're these lines of energy that we imagine run through the body. You can also use them in a yang practice. So we're going to tuck all the toes under, press back into the balls of the feet again, round your lower back, let your head sink down. Let your shoulders relax, elbows to the floor, almost in a child's pose. And then come back onto hands and knees and lift back to a little down dog. And then you can slowly press your left heel into the ground, come up on the ball of the right foot, take a breath, and go back the other way. Press your right heel down, lift your hips back, lift yourself away from your hands, and pedal your feet back and forth. Maybe tuck toes under, excuse me. And then bending your knees with your heels off the floor, start to walk your blocks back, or your hands back if you don't have blocks. Bring your blocks on top of the blanket, and then exhale and round your spine. Then inhale and lengthen. Exhale and round. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and round. Inhale, lengthening. Arms and legs and torso. And this is coming up onto the fingertips. It's Ardha Uttanasana, coming up halfway. Imagine you have a wall in front of you. You're going to reach one arm out. And then slowly bring it down. Reach the other arm out, and bring it down. And one arm out, drawing your belly in. And come down and reach other arm out. And come down. You're going to bend both knees, roll up slowly through your spine, stretch your arms above your head, look up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart, hands down by your side. Inhale, let your arms come up. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your hands down. Inhale, come up again. Exhale, coming down, bend your knees, head down. Inhale, lifting energy up. Exhale, pressing energy down to ground, to the floor. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, come down. Bring your hands back down to the blocks. If you didn't have blocks, you could also bring your hands to your shins. And then slowly walk your blocks forward again, bringing your knees down. We're going to step one foot in between the blocks. We're going to walk the foot to the outside of the mat. Take your two blocks and bring them underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes under. Maybe fold up your blanket one more time and bring it a little further back so your back knee is a bit on a diagonal. And you can choose whether you want to have your front foot turn out to the side or have it parallel. You're going to come up a little higher on your fingertips, so you can turn your blocks up a little higher if you want. And we take a few breaths here, stretching into the side of the hip. So we want to unclutter the outside of that hip now with the breath. And then if you'd like to come down a little lower, if it feels good to you, you can come down on your elbows. Relax your head down. And then slowly, hands back on the block, we come up again, walking your foot back into center. Of course, you can always do these things for much longer, yeah? Good, slowly slide your blocks back. Stretch out your leg and flex your heels so your toes are going up toward the ceiling. Excuse me, if you'd like to take your blocks up higher, you can. You're going to be gentle with the back of the knee. I'm going to draw this hip back so that it feels pretty much balanced with the other hip. Your pelvis is in a nice long line, equally balanced on right side and left. And take a breath in. And exhale. Bend your elbows, relax over your leg. And we get a stretch in the back of your leg. You feel that line of energy through your hamstrings, the back of the calf, the side of your hip, and then the torso lengthening, and on an inhale coming up, and then bringing the front foot back down, taking your blocks further, tucking your back toe under, stretching out your back leg, and then walking your blocks back again so you come up a little higher. And that's Hanuman. Hanumanasana. And we do the same thing, relaxing over the front leg. If you feel like you really want to keep your knee bent, then you keep your knee bent. Excuse me, we're going to slowly come up. You're going to bend both knees, bring your other knee back, bring your blocks back, and wiggle out your hips. And I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm spraying my throat. Sorry. Come back to center. Bring your other foot in between the blocks. Walk your foot out to the side. Decide if you want to turn your foot out or keep it parallel. Bring your blocks up higher. Inhale in the center. And then maybe tuck toes under. Move your blanket back a little bit further. Come up higher. Stretching. Waking up the side of your hip. Opening your shoulders. And dropping the chin down if you like. And then coming up slowly, walking your foot back in. Taking your blocks a little further back, stretching your leg, flexing your heel. Inhaling and exhaling, relaxing over your leg. Excuse me. Slowly coming up, bending your knee, taking your blocks forward, tucking your back toes under, stretching out your back leg, stretching the front leg. Inhale, come up, and exhale, you bring your head down. And you take a few more breaths. And then slowly bring both knees to the floor. Take your blocks in front of you. Stretch out your arms in front of you. Bring yourself down to Anahatanasana with your forehead on the floor. Reaching your hips up toward the ceiling, you can stay down there. We take a few breaths here. Exhaling, opening the shoulders, stretching into the front of your shoulders. But you're down on the floor. And then slowly, slowly coming back up. You can come off your blanket. We're going to take one block behind you. You can spread out your blanket again. Going to bring your hips onto the blanket. Keep one block with you. We're going to come to a forward bend. So we sit up tall and exhaling, bringing the feet together, Baddha Konasana, and relaxing your chin into your chest, relaxing forward, drawing elbows in between your knees. Relaxing shoulders. Finding the breath, emptying out the lower back. And one more deep breath. And then slowly, slowly rolling up through the spine. We're going to take one leg out to the side, other leg out to the side. You can take one block and bring it underneath a knee if you like, or you can come sit up on the block or come up on the blanket. And we're going to come to a big wide open position here for a side lift. And I'm going to take a deep breath in and exhale, reach over to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the side. Inhale back to the center. We're going to exhale over to the leg that's stretched out. And then take a little twist so that both hands are together on that leg. And take a deep breath in and fold over the leg. So now we're uncluttering the back of the neck here, this long diagonal of your back, your hip on the floor. If you don't need the block under your knee, you can take it away. And take another breath here. We slowly come up and we switch to the other side. Stretch out the other leg, lift your arms up, relax your feet. And inhale, move toward the leg, and exhale out. Inhale in center, exhale reaching. Inhale, and exhale out. Inhale in center, exhale out. And inhale in center, and then reaching over. And then twisting, turning to that leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out, reach over your leg. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly, slowly come back to center. You can cross your legs now. And come back on your hips. Stretch out your legs in front of you. Come over onto hands and knees. We find the two blocks again. Tucking your toes under, lift your hips up and back for down dog again. So feel how your down dog feels differently now. Now you can move your blanket to the side. You're going to keep the knees a little bit bent. Move the hips from side to side. And then exhale out and press your heels toward the floor. And then slowly, slowly step your right foot in between your blocks. You're going to turn your left heel down toward the floor. You're going to stretch your left arm up toward the ceiling. Look up to your hand. And then bring yourself up to warrior two. And bend your front knee. And stretch it again. And bend your front knee. And stretch again. So you can look over your front hand. And you exhale and bend. And inhale and stretch. And exhale and bend. And then we're going to do the same arm movements we did on the floor. So with the knee bent in warrior two, we're going to exhale and hug yourself. Inhale and open your chest, look up. Exhale, hugging. Inhale, opening, looking up. Exhale, hugging. Inhale, opening, looking up. Exhale, hugging. And inhale, opening, looking up. Coming back to center. Exhaling, hands in front of your heart. Stretch your front leg. And bend it again. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, rolling shoulders down. Inhale, lifting arms up. And exhale, pressing down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, pressing down. Inhale, lifting up. Out. Down. In. And energy out. Lifting up. And down. And then bringing your arms to the side again. Stretch your leg. Bend your knee. Bend your forearm. Bring it to your thigh. Stretch your top arm over your head. Look up toward your hand. Spread out your toes. Slowly, slowly come back through center. Reach away, sun warrior. Coming back to center. Coming over the front leg again. Extended side angle pose. Stretch your front leg. And bend. And stretch your front leg. And bend. And stretch your front leg. Exhale and bend. Stretch front leg. Exhale and bend. Come back through warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reaching away from your front leg. Stretch your front leg. Exhale, bend. Stretch your front leg. If you want, you can look up to your hand, otherwise you look down over your back foot. Stretch your front leg. Exhale, bend. Stretch front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale back to center. Take your arms behind you. Rolling shoulders over. Inhale, look up. Draw chin in, open your chest. Try not to arch in the lower back. Really feel energy moving up from the bottom of the pelvic floor. Slowly come back to center. Stretch both arms to the side. Stretch the leg that was bent. Draw your toes slightly in and bring your other foot parallel to the mat, to the short side of the mat, and bend your knee. So you come to warrior two on the other side. You can turn your head and look over your front arm, over the leg that's bent. And we inhale, stretch the leg, and exhale and bend. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and bend. So relax the shoulders. If you want to bring your palms up towards the ceiling, you can. Feel energy through your elbows. And one more time. And then we're going to do the same thing. You can bring your head in the center now. You're going to exhale and hug yourself. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, hug yourself. Inhale, open your chest, look up. Exhale, wrap your arms around you, touching the inside of your shoulder blades if you can. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, hugging. And inhale, opening. Lift your arms toward the ceiling. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Stretch your front leg. And bend again your front knee. Stretch your arms open to the side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Energy comes down. Inhale, lifting arms above the head. Look up, palms together. Exhale, press palms down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. This time, inhale, lift up. Hands in front of your heart. Stretch your front leg again. Feel yourself in the middle of both hips. Shoulders over your hips. Stretching out your toes. Bend your knee. Bring your same arm as bent knee. You're going to bring your forearm over your thigh. You're going to stretch your top arm up toward the ceiling. Look up or look down. Take a few breaths here, stretching from your back heel to your fingertips up in the air. One whole long line of energy. Slowly, slowly come back through warrior two. Stretch your leg again if you need to relax. And then reach over, sun warrior, away from your leg. Looking up, looking down. And come back to center. Stretching the front leg. Exhale, bend. We do that in the flow. Exhaling over your front leg. Then stretching your front knee as you inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Feeling your neck long. Exhale. Bend your knee. And inhale, stretch your leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, stretch your leg. Exhale, bend your knee, come back through warrior two. Stretch your leg again. Bend your front knee. We'll reach to sun warrior in the back. Looking down at your foot or up to your hand. Inhale again. Exhale and inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend your front knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bend your knee and bring yourself back to warrior two. Bring both toes to the front of the mat, to the side of your mat, so that you're facing the side of the mat. And bring your hands to your hips. Heel toe your feet a little closer in and circle your hips around. And circle hips around another way. And then we're going to bring both feet together. Shake out your legs. Turn off my warning gongs. I'm going to take a little balance before we go down to the floor. So with your feet parallel, Bend your knees, move your hips around again. Yeah. Shake out your ankles. Stretch your toes. Shake out your hands. Shake out your whole body for a second. Ah. And then come back to standing. So close your eyes for a second. See if you can bring your weight over your toes, over your heels, right side and left side foot. You're standing very tall on your feet. Strong through the legs, strong through the torso, opening the shoulders, and then open your eyes. So we come to an easy stance, feeling those lines of energy that we were waking up open. Then we're going to shift the weight to one leg and slowly lift the other leg off the floor and stay here. That's it. And see if we can keep the body from sinking backwards. I'm going to bring that foot down. Transfer weight to other leg and lift your knee up. Simple. But if you're feeling unsteady, maybe not. And then we go back to the other side. And see if we can bring the hands around the shin and lift the knee into the chest and stand tall on your standing leg. Take a few breaths. See if you can empty out your lower back here. And then bring your foot down. Move your weight onto that leg and lift your other leg up. Good. So we found our balance. I hope you found your balance. And I like to melt down to the floor. So on the way down, give a little twisting. Bend your knees. Just give a little and see if there are still any parts of your body where you're feeling cluttered. And in the time that you have over the next days, pay attention to those cluttered places in your body and see if you can let them go. And we're going to come down to the floor now. You can spread out your blanket. If you're in a cold place, maybe you keep your blanket on. I'm going to bring one block to the top of the mat. The other block, if you have blocks, I'm going to bring underneath your shoulder blades, in the middle of your back. I'm going to come and lie down on the back, on top of the one block. Bring the other block underneath the back of your head. And the other block should be a little higher, the one that's behind your head, so you can relax your chin down. And then you can bring the soles of the feet together and come and lie down in Supta Baddha Konasana, lying down butterfly pose. So you might need to adjust your hair to bring the back of your head onto the block. You can see how high you want the block. We really let the shoulder blades fall up of the block. So the shoulder blades aren't on the block at all. You can bring your arms by your sides, palms facing up. You can bring your hands to your belly if you like. If you like an extra stretch for the shoulders, you can stretch arms above the head. If you have two other blocks, you want to bring them under your thighs, you can. You can also stretch out legs toward the edges of the mat. Or you can come to constructed rest position with your legs. Bring your feet to the outsides of the mat and draw your knees together. And whatever position you find yourself in, you can come and lie here. I'm going to get up right now, but you can stay down there. So body, woken up by your movement, woken up by your breath, and allow yourself to unclutter your mind, to let go of your circular thoughts, maybe your angst, worry, fear, concern, so this circular thoughts can be very captivating. We can break the chain of those circular thoughts by following the breath, bringing breath into the body, bringing heart into the mind. So following your body, you're moving the scan of your body through your face, down through your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your torso, upper chest, upper back, rib cage, belly, your hips, your pelvis, thighs, your knees, lower legs, your feet, and your toes. Stay with your body. Stay with your breath. Stay with your intuition. Stay with your heart. Stay with an open mind. Stay with your yoga practice. And stay home. Namaste, everyone. If you like after this, please come into a nice, quiet Shavasana. Thank you much. If you have any questions or comments for me, you can add them onto my Facebook page or the AntwerpYoga Facebook page. I will be checking my Facebook page more. So if you need to contact me or you'd like to ask me anything about what we did today, please do. I would love to hear from you and connect to all of you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.